Hi, I'm Avio, and welcome to my channel about everything having to do with books. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm reading, I really like a long series to just sink my teeth into and be in for a really long time. So for my video today, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite really long series. And as long, I define as more than 5 books. So I'm going to be telling you about some of my favorite books that are longer than 5 series. So I hope you like this video, and here we go. First up, we have the Queen's Thief series with 6 books. This is a fantastic fantasy series with a lot of memorable characters and an incredible plot. So if you're looking for a long series to get into, this would be a great place to start, as it's not as long as some other series I'll be discussing, but still has more than 5 books. If you've read just one of the series I talk about in this video, I would guess it would be this one, The Chronicles of Narnia with 7 books. The likelihood is probably that you've read it, but I had to include it in this video because it's such a great series with 7 books in it. So if by any chance you haven't read it, or haven't read it in a long time, I would definitely recommend that you do. Next we have Keeper of the Lost Cities, which currently has 9 books, but the next book, Stellarlune, will be published this November, and the final book a year following that. The numbering is a bit confusing with this series since the 9th one is technically marketed as 8.5, but overall there will be 11 books in the series when it's finished. So this is a really great place if you want a longer series to go. It's a middle grade series, so it goes a little faster for people who are used to YA, but it's still an incredible book series and you won't regret reading it. Disney fans, this next recommendation is for you. The Twisted Tales series is by multiple different authors, and each is a different Disney movie, and what would have happened if one thing about the plot had been changed. Some examples are, what if Jafar had found the lamp before Aladdin? Or what if the evil queen had cursed the prince instead of Snow White? These books are all fascinating, and it's especially interesting to see the different authors' different approaches on the same general topic. The series has 12 books right now, but a 13th is soon to be published, and there are an infinite number of possibilities for fairy tales or movies that this series can go off of. So if you want a long-term commitment, this is a great series for you. Now we have the Ranger's Apprentice series. The base series technically has 12 books, even though the last book is really also the first book of a spin-off series, but in addition to the main series, it has 3 different spin-off series. So even if you're looking for not just a series, but an entire world to get immersed in, this is an incredible place to go. I know I've talked about the Wizard of Oz series before, but I have to bring it up again because it was one of my very favorite series for a really long time. Besides, it has 15 books, so if you decide to read it, it'll keep you occupied for a long time. Last is the Dear America series, which has a whopping 45 books. This is a series of fictional diaries about different girls at different points in American history, and I've read all of them and loved every single one. The books aren't interconnected, so you can read them in any order, and so technically you don't have to read the entire series, but I would recommend that you do. Or if you know someone who's in middle school or late elementary school, they'd probably really like this book series. It's a fascinating look at points in history that you may not even have thought to research or think about, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who likes history. That wraps it up for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and that if you were looking for a long series, that you'll take one of my recommendations from this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'd also really like to know what some of your guys' favorite long series are, so let me know down in the comments. And now I'll close this off with a bookish quote of the day. Books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Plato.